Recently, I went to West Jefferson, North Carolina, to visit two Episcopal churches to see the frescoes by Ben Long. He is an artist from North Carolina who was an apprentice in Florence, Italy for almost 12 years to learn true fresco. His fresco, Saint Mary, Great with Child, was awarded the Leonardo da Vinci International Art Award. You can see her on the left. Plaster, lime, sand, and water are used to make the plaster. It is applied to an area on the wall large enough so that it could be painted in one day. Paints are made from powdered rock mixed with water. The plaster acts as the binder. This combination of paint and plaster will never fade. Volunteers from the area were models for the Last Supper painting that I will show you now. The man leaving the room holding dishes is probably the father of the home where they were having their supper. On the left side, we see the mother as she gathers her children to take them to bed. Jesus is in the center of the table just after having washed the feet of his disciples. At the bottom right, you will see the towel and the wash basin. At the top right, you see Judas as he leaves the room to betray Jesus. At the far left of the table is Matthew, the former tax collector, hated by many for that job. Philip is behind the table eating bread. Andrew, Simon's brother, is standing behind Philip. Andrew and Philip were disciples of John the Baptist. Andrew is the one who brought the little boy with the 2 fish and 5 loaves to Jesus, and he fed the 5,000. At the front of the table, the man with a green robe on is Nathaniel, or Bartholomew. To his right is John's brother, James. James and John were named by Jesus as the sons of thunder. In the back, the man that is facing the woman is Thaddeus. And the man in front of the lady is Simon the Zealot. On the right, facing Jesus, is Simon Peter. He seems puzzled by what Jesus had just said. He had just refused to have his feet washed by Jesus, but Jesus told him that if not, then he would have no part of him. So Simon agreed quickly. Jesus was trying to teach them and us that he wants us to be servants to others. On the back side of the table is John drinking from a cup. He was the disciple that was described as the one that Jesus loved. Jesus trusted him enough to keep his mother Mary after he was crucified. In front of John is James the Less, or James the son of Alphaeus. At the right end of the table, looking harshly at us, is Thomas. He is sometimes called Doubting Thomas. At first, I did not notice the folded note lying near the basin. A docent said that on the day that Ben was painting here, he got word that his father had passed away from a heart attack. We feel that this note is to honor his father. Another thing that I wondered about is at the very top of the ceiling. It looks like a white cloth floating in the air. We asked about it, and one person said that it was a mystery of faith. Another said that they had heard Ben say that it is whatever you want it to be. But one person said that there was a 4-line poem read at the funeral of Ben's dead. The last 2 lines were, "I will always remember your spirit, circling like a falcon in a storm." The cloth does look like it is floating in the wind or a storm. One of Ben's students came every day to help him, and he had a dog named Seamus. Ben painted the dog in this lower corner. I'm thankful that they gave me permission to show you my photographs, and here is the information if you want to go and ask for a docent. And then there's the empty stool. I'm told that this is our seat, our invitation to be with Jesus. We must make a decision to join Jesus and be blessed or not.